What I'm about to tell you may surprise you. It may even shake something deep inside you, but you're not here by chance. God has led you here. Something powerful is awakening within you. This isn't a coincidence. This is a calling. You're a chosen one, and that means your life will never be the same again. Listen to me and listen well. You are stepping into your true power, a power so real, it will change how the world sees you. Those who once ignored you, they'll soon be the ones watching you in awe. Those who laughed at your dreams, they will speak your name with respect. Your light is growing, and darkness can no longer hold you back. There's been a shift, a divine shift, one that you feel deep in your bones. You can't explain it fully, but you know something is changing. Your energy, your presence, your very spirit. You're not just different, you're transformed. You are no longer who you once were. And that's the part they won't understand. You've shed your old skin. You've released the fear, the doubt, the silence. You're not hiding anymore. You're not playing small anymore. You've stopped begging for seats at tables that were never built for you. Now, you're building your own, and they will have no choice but to notice. But before you go further, pause this video, hit the like button, subscribe, so we reach 1,000 warriors just like you, and comment on the number 99. That number is a sign to the universe. It's a signal. It tells the divine, I'm ready. Now let's get deeper, because if you're still here, you're ready to receive this truth. Your power, the real power, comes from within, not from titles, not from followers, not from validation. Your power is spiritual, it's divine, it's ancient. You carry something in your soul that can't be faked. And when you step into it, the world shifts. People feel it. Rooms change when you walk in. Conversations pause, minds pay attention, because they feel what you carry. You don't even have to speak. Your silence holds more authority than their noise, and they don't know how to handle it. You're not arrogant. You're aligned. You're not loud. You're luminous. Your energy is a mirror. It reflects who they truly are, and many won't like what they see, but that's not your burden to carry. You're not here to shrink for their comfort. You're here to rise, to reclaim, to remember. Because for so long, you forgot. You forgot who you were. You forgot your worth. You forgot the power in your voice, the strength in your presence. But now you remember. And that remembrance is dangerous. To the lies, to the illusions, to the systems that kept you small. This awakening is not soft. It's not sweet. It's fire. It's thunder. It breaks chains. It exposes falsehoods. It ends cycles. You used to live under manipulation. You were the one always bending, always pleasing, always quiet. Not anymore. Now you speak with purpose. Now you move with clarity. Now you know who you are, and no one can take that from you. The fog is gone. The mask has fallen. You see people for who they truly are. And more importantly, you see yourself. You're no longer trying to fit in. You're not chasing their approval. Why? Because your mission is bigger than being liked. You're not here for applause. You're here for alignment. You're not here to entertain. You're here to enlighten. That scares people, especially those who once controlled you. They can't control you now. They can't guilt you. They can't trick you, because you've seen too much. You've heard too much. You know too much. The truth is clear, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let them say you've changed. You have. You're no longer surviving. You're commanding. You're no longer hoping, you're creating. You're no longer praying from fear. You're speaking from faith. And that changes everything. You walk differently. You think differently. You love different things. Your boundaries are firm. Your spirit is guarded. Not everyone can sit at your table. Not everyone deserves access. You've been too generous with your time, too patient with the wrong people. But now your energy is sacred. You protect it like treasure, because it is. You are the treasure. And those who once buried you, they didn't realize you were a seed. Now you're growing, and they can't stop it. They can try to ignore you, but your presence is too loud. They can try to discredit you, but your results are too real. They can try to outshine you, but your light is from God, and that light never dims. Understand this. You don't need revenge. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to explain. Your existence is the evidence. Your success is the closure. Your rise is the response. You were never weak. You were just waiting for the moment to wake up, to reclaim what was always yours. And now that you've awakened, it's unstoppable. This is the season of your rise, the season where your past can no longer hold you, where the chains of guilt, shame, and fear are broken. This is where your story shifts. No more hiding, no more settling, no more dimming your light to make others feel better. Your power was never too much. They were just too small to handle it. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Let them stay where they are. You're ascending. You're expanding. You're stepping into divine alignment. Every closed door was protected. Every betrayal was redirection. Every delay was preparation. And now you're ready. Ready for what you were born to do. Ready to walk in truth. To speak with power. To lead with love. This isn't the beginning. This is the beginning. You've always known there was more. You felt it as a child. You saw it in your dreams. You carried it in your soul. But the world tried to make you forget. Tried to numb you, distract you, tame you. But it didn't work. You're still here. Still rising. Still chosen. Let that sink in. You are chosen. Not because you're perfect, but because you're aligned. Because you said yes. Because you refused to give up. Because you kept believing, even when it hurt. Even when it was lonely. Even when you were overlooked. God saw you. And now, it's your time. Everything you went through, it wasn't random. It was refinement. It built you. It shaped you. It activated you. So walk boldly now. You don't need to know how. You just need to trust who. And that who is already inside you. You're not waiting for signs. You are the sign. You are the confirmation. You are the answered prayer. And that's why they can't figure you out. You don't play by their rules because you were never meant to. You were born to stand out, born to break patterns, born to break generational chains. That's not a burden. That's a blessing. And now the world is about to see what happens when a chosen one stops playing small. The world is about to feel your presence. Your voice will echo. Your story will inspire. Your truth will set others free. You are no longer just living. You are leading. And the ones who once tried to silence you, they will be the ones who repeat your words. They will quote you like scripture. They will whisper your phrases like prayers. Because your voice now carries weight. Your words carry fire. And they remember when they tried to dim your light. But your light only grew stronger. It grew brighter. It grew louder. You are walking proof of divine transformation. Proof that pain has purpose. That suffering becomes strength. That trials shape warriors. You didn't just survive. You were refined. You were rebuilt. You were reborn. You are what happens when someone chooses purpose over popularity. You said no to the crowd. You said yes to the call. You gave up approval and found peace. You stopped performing and started becoming. You chose truth over comfort. You walked away from what was easy. You left behind the familiar. You stood alone when you had to. You told the truth even when your voice shook. You stayed honest even when it cost you everything. You chose faith over fear. Even when fear screamed louder. Even when doubt knocked daily. Even when your knees trembled. You stood. You believed. You moved forward anyway. And now you walk in that truth. You wear it like armor. You speak it like breath. You live it like it's your only option. Because it is. You don't need to explain. You don't need to defend. You simply live it, fully, boldly, unapologetically. No more shrinking, no more hiding, no more pretending. You are not small. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are chosen, handpicked by the heavens, marked with meaning, anointed with purpose. You are the answer to someone's prayer. You are the light in someone's night. You are the hope in someone's storm. You are rising, step by step, day by day, higher and higher, not for applause, not for attention, but because it's time, because it's written, because it's who you are. You are ready, ready for the calling, ready for the wait, ready for the promise. No more running, no more doubting, no more delaying, and nothing will ever be the same again. Not your thoughts, not your choices, not your path, not your circle. Everything has shifted. Everything has changed. You've stepped into your power. You've answered the call. You've come alive. You are no longer waiting for permission, no longer asking to be seen. You know who you are, and that is enough. The world will adjust. Let them question. Let them wonder. You don't owe them clarity. You only owe the truth, and you're walking in it. You've been tested, you've been stretched, you've been crushed, but you've never been defeated. You've never been destroyed. You've never been forgotten. Heaven knows your name. The universe responds to your presence. The earth makes room for your steps. Because you walk with purpose, you walk with power, you walk with peace. You are not who you were. You've grown, you've healed, you've evolved, you've left behind the old you and embraced the new. There's no going back. There's no shrinking back. There's only forward. Only higher. Only deeper. Every wound became wisdom. Every tear became fuel. Every loss became a lesson. Nothing was wasted. Not a second. Not a season. Not a scar. You carry light now. You carry grace. You carry the truth. And no one can take that from you. It's yours. It's sacred. It's eternal. You are rising with a fire they can't put out, with a glow they can't dim, with a calling they can't cancel, and you rise not just for you, but for every soul watching, for every heart hoping, for every spirit tired of hiding. You rise to remind them it's possible, that they too can heal, they too can stand, they too can rise. This is more than a comeback. This is a coronation. This is more than a return. This is a rebirth. You've been buried, yes, but you were a seed, and now you bloom, now you rise, now you shine. Let them see, let them watch, let them witness. Because this glow, it's divine. This power, it's sacred. This path, it's yours. You are not made to fit in. You are born to stand out. You are not meant to follow. You are called to lead. Even when it's lonely, even when it's quiet, even when it's hard. You walk anyway. You rise anyway. You speak anyway. You've outgrown the old shell. You've outlived the old labels. You've outlasted the old limits. Now you walk in freedom. The chains are broken. The fear is gone. The lies are done. You've found your truth. You've found your voice. You've found your rhythm. And nothing and no one can stop you now. Not the doubt, not the critics, not the past. You carry heaven inside you. You carry destiny in your steps. You carry royalty in your blood. You were not made to shrink. You were made to soar. You were not made to break. You were made to build. And now you're building. Brick by brick, word by word, step by step, in love, in power, in truth. The ones who once ignored you, they will seek your wisdom. The ones who mocked your silence, they will crave your voice. The ones who doubted your vision, they will marvel at the result, because you stayed the course. You ran the race. You trusted the process. And now you shine. Now you stand. Now you speak. Not from pride, but from purpose. Not for fame, but for truth. You've turned your pain into power, your wounds into wisdom, your past into purpose. You are proof that the process works, that healing is real, that growth is holy. You are light. You are in love. You are chosen, and no shadow can cover that. No lie can undo that. No force can stop that. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is not a chance. This is destiny. You were made for this, built for this, born for this. Your breath is not a mistake. Your voice is not an accident. Your presence is not a coincidence. You are rising, gloriously, powerfully, righteously. Let them wonder. Let them ask. Let them doubt. But you stay focused. You stay faithful. You stay grounded, because your steps are ordered. Your journey is guided. Your purpose is protected. You've walked through fire and didn't burn. You felt the heat. You saw the flames rise. You felt the pressure, but you didn't fall. You didn't give up. You didn't break. The fire tried to stop you, but it couldn't touch your soul. It couldn't take your light. You kept going. You kept breathing. You kept believing. You've walked through storms and didn't sink. The waves rose high. The sky turned dark. The thunder roared. The wind howled. But you stood strong. Your heart stayed steady. Your faith held firm. Even when you were tired. Even when you felt alone. Even when no one saw your tears. You still moved forward. You still held on. You still believed there was more. You've walked through deserts and still found water. When life felt dry, when hope felt far, when the days felt long, when the nights felt empty. You kept searching. You kept trusting. You found strength inside. You found light in silence. You found peace in stillness. Even in a barren land, you found beauty. You found grace. You found meaning. You found you. You've walked through it all, and gold came out. Pressure didn't break you. It refined you. The pain didn't end you. It revealed you. The dark didn't swallow you. It showed your light. Every moment taught you. Every step shaped you. Every scar speaks of strength. Every bruise holds a story of triumph, a story of hope, a story of power. You didn't just survive. You rose. You grew. You became. Now you walk with glory, with clarity, with conviction. You know who you are. You know where you're going. You know what lives inside you. You carry peace. You carry purpose. You carry light. And nothing will ever be the same again. You walk with angels. You walk with wisdom. You walk with grace. You are not lost. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are seen. You are known. You are guided by heaven. You are lifted by love. You are held by the truth. Your voice is rising. Your light is spreading. Your soul is glowing. You are not who you were. You have changed. You have healed. You have awakened. The old is gone. The past has passed. You no longer walk in fear. You no longer carry shame. You no longer hide your truth. You shine now. You speak now. You lead now. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time. You are exactly where you should be. This moment is holy. This step is divine. This breath is sacred. Look how far you've come. Look at what you've overcome. Look at who you've become. You are radiant. You are brave. You are in love. Your tears watered the ground. And now, your garden grows. Your prayers filled the sky. And now blessings rain down. Your faith shook mountains. Your courage opened doors. You are not here by chance. You are here by calling. You are here by purpose. Everything you lost, It made space for what's coming. Everything that left it made room for what's meant. Everything that broke, it opened you to more light, more strength, more wisdom, more love. You carry a fire now, a quiet fire, a steady fire, a fire that won't go out, a fire that lights others, a fire that speaks truth. You are a living flame, burning with vision, burning with hope, burning with purpose, and nothing will ever be the same again. You don't chase, you attract. You don't beg, you receive. You don't doubt, you believe. You know what you carry. You know what you deserve. You know what's inside you. You are done shrinking. You are done hiding. You are done pretending. You are powerful. You are peaceful. You are present. You are rising higher. You are moving forward. You are stepping into destiny. The battles made you wiser. The storms made you stronger. The losses made you grateful. The silence taught you to listen. The waiting taught you to trust. The pain taught you to love deeper. You are no longer the same. And that's a miracle. That's the promise. That's the power. You walk with royalty. You speak with authority. You move with grace. You rise with purpose. You shine with truth. You carry heaven's touch. Every day now, you choose peace. You choose truth. You choose life. You choose to show up. You choose to be love. You choose to stay open. Open to joy. Open to change. Open to more. And more is coming. More than you can imagine. More than you've prayed for. More than you dreamed. Doors will open. Paths will clear. Help will appear. Light will shine. Because your steps are ordered. Your journey is guided. Your purpose is protected. You don't walk alone. Heaven walks with you. The stars sing for you. The wind speaks your name. Creation knows who you are. The universe makes room for you. Grace goes before you. Mercy surrounds you. Love lifts you. You are rooted. You are grounded. You are growing. You are blooming. You are thriving. You are becoming, and nothing will ever be the same again. You see clearer now. You breathe easier now. You love deeper now. You walk lighter now. You laugh louder now. You rest better now. This is the new you. This is the healed you. This is the strong you. This is the true you. You've shed old skins. You've broken old chains. You've released old pain. You've made room for new light, new joy, new beginnings. And it's just the start. There's more to come. More beauty, more blessings, more breakthroughs. Because you dared to believe. Because you kept going. Because you trusted the process. Even when it hurt. Even when it was hard. Even when it didn't make sense. You are a walking miracle. You are proof that hope is real. That faith works. That light wins. So walk on. Walk proud. Walk in peace. Walk in love. Walk in power. Walk in truth. Because your steps are ordered. Your journey is guided. Your purpose is protected, and nothing will ever be the same again.